Welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. We are back with another video. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the channel. Be sure to like the video, share, and subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, well, you already know how this goes. So we are going to be talking about the update to Cardi B and Tasha K's lawsuit. It appears there has been an update as of Monday, so let's jump right into it.
All right, so we all know what we are here for. We are here for an update on the Tasha K, Cardi B case. Now, on Monday, looks like Tasha K moved for a voluntary dismissal of count 1 of the counterclaim against Cardi B. Now, we all know Tasha has been on Instagram going off on Cardi B. Now that it's been found out that Cardi tried to purchase her own damn Grammy. And Tasha said, it's up to me to do my job and prove you for the false, fake, conniving, manipulating person that you are. All the big wigs are finally talking. And you know how Tasha does. She just goes on social media and she goes on a rant against Cardi B. To me, it's in your heart, Tasha. Whatever it is that you have against that girl, it is becoming publicly clear that it is something that is mental with you against Cardi B. You are obsessed and you need to let it go. You need to let her and Offset live their life and just go on with your life and live your life with your shit, girl. So now, moving right along, it looks like Tasha K has moved for dismissal of count 1. It is not the entire counterclaim, or it's just count 1. So we're going to go over what count 1 actually is, because Tasha will actually be proceeding with counts 2 through 4 of this amended counterclaim. All right, so let's just jump right into it. Count 1 of this countersuit starts right here. All right, now after Tasha found out that she was being sued by Cardi B, Cardi asked for $75,000 and for videos, I think it's about 28 of them, to be taken down. Specifically the one where her and Star Marie talked about her having herpes and, taking Molly and whatever. Tasha actually decides to counterclaim and states that Becca Lee's, because she was a gang member and she, is so famous and has all these followers on all these platforms, that she actually threatened Tasha, and Tasha, because she was pregnant at the time, had to move. She was in threat for her life, and so she filed a counterclaim in the amount of $1 million for like emotional distress and everything. So we're gonna get into this. All right. Now here is LaTasha's counterclaim against Becca Lee's. We also know Becca Lee's as Cardi B. Okay. So Miss Kiwi is known as a celebrity gossip blogger, all right? And we all know that Tasha is a fake celebrity gossip blogger. Now, I would say she is part of the media, just like I am. And for all of the winos out there, I am just doing my job. I am just covering what is in the YouTube news. And currently right now, Tasha is in the YouTube news. Unfortunately, her case with Becca Lee's is popular, and I'm going to talk about it. So if you don't want to hear it, and if you don't want to hear my commentary, I suggest you just get right up on off this video right now, because we are going to cover it and we're going to talk about it. If everyone else can do it, if Tasha can do it, we can do it. If the shoe was on the other foot, Tasha will be doing the same thing. So we're just going to cover. We have nothing against Tasha personally. I can care less what she's doing in her private, public, whatever life. This is just news and I'm covering it. All right? So let's get into it. It's nothing personal, Tasha, but girl, doesn't look like to me you're winning. So I don't understand why you would be dropping count 1 of your counterclaim when count 1 has everything in it. So it looks like to me you're trying to reach some type of deal. You're at your deposition stage of your case. Discovery was being entered all week. Y'all was bringing in paperwork, trying to prove, your where you're getting all your information. Subpoenas haven't even been answered. Y'all can't even locate your so-called sources. Your lawyers didn't show up. Cardi's got a team of 4 powerful lawyers coming to defend her. Cardi doesn't even have to come to court. So I don't understand why you're out here telling people, girl, you got Wiley all out in these streets talking about you winning and he's down for the black women. And Wiley, go somewhere, girl. Now, I can read over here at the Sweet Pea Diaries, and we don't need a lawyer to come on and go over this case because we can read. All right. Now, you being known as producer of Unwind with Tasha K on a YouTube channel, at that time you only had a little over 588,000 subscribers. You have now grown to a massive empire of over 800-some thousand subscribers, and we know how you did that. You did that off the back of Cardi B. All these clicks and views, you know, that you got off her. That video now has 4.2 million views. So we all know that Cardi is asking for that video to come down. She's asking for 28 videos actually to come down, and she's asking for $75,000 in revenue. So when Tasha first put that video out, she actually asked Cardi to come on her channel and explain herself. And Cardi said, who the fuck do you think I am? I'm not coming on your channel and explain myself to anyone. Matter of fact, I'm going to make an example out of you, and I'm going to sue you since you are that arrogant to not only not take the video down as I asked you to, but you have the nerve to try to blackmail me into coming on your channel. So I don't blame Cardi B for suing her. I would have done the same thing. So Tasha comes back and counterclaims and says, all of this information right here is basically saying that Cardi has a YouTube channel of over 10 million. She has a Twitter of over almost 6 million followers. She had a Facebook of over 6 million and 44 million followers on Instagram. And with all of those people, with all probably the same people on all platforms, it's not like it's, you know, all of that totaled up, but whatever. She's saying that with all of that fame, it caused Tasha to be scared, in fear, lose money, because, you know, people don't want to do business with her because she's talking against Cardi B. And Cardi B, you know, is defaming her character by calling her this little blogger lady and saying that she makes up fake stories and harasses all of Cardi's friends. She's constantly stalking Cardi. And so, you know, she felt like, I'm going to counterclaim and I'm going to ask for $1 million because I'm pregnant. I'm scared of Cardi. She's in a gang. I had to move. I had to take down my Instagram account. And, you know, Cardi says, all right then, bitch, I'm going to take all your fucking bread since you don't want to take down these videos and you don't want to take back the things that you're saying about me. So that caused Tasha to do this counterclaim. Now, counts 1 through 178, the paragraphs, you know, that are included in count 1 is basically stating that it states the background of the case, and it states that Tasha is afraid for her life. She has to move. Cardi's gonna take all her fucking bread. You know, she's losing third-party advertisers. As a result, it's causing her emotional distress, anxiety, panic, insomnia, humiliation, and depression while Miss Kibi is currently pregnant. So you're asking that count 1 through 178 be dismissed. And that's for slander. That's what count 1 is containing. It contained paragraphs 1 through 178. And Cardi B's false and defamatory statements about Miss Kibi in reference to her veracity as a blogger were communicated for the sole purpose of retaliation and injuring Miss Kibi's reputation and career. And she's asking for a punitive damages of $1 million. So all of this is included in count 1, and Tasha is moving to dismiss count 1. So what do we think that means? Well, if you are currently in deposition phase of a case, and you know, at that time, you actually can still reach a settlement. You can make a deal with the plaintiff, you know, as the defendant, and you can come up with, okay, we can settle out of court. To me, that seems to be what is happening. I believe that if Tasha had to go through with this case, and if this case continues to go through to trial, she's going to lose this case. So count 2 is for punitive damages. Paragraphs 1 through 183 are currently in count 2. Ms. Kibi is entitled to recover from Cardi B compensatory damages resulting from the slander and defamation. Cardi's B conduct was intentional, willful, malice, wanton, exhibited conscious indifference to consequences. Cardi B's conduct was undertaken with the specific intent to cause harm to Ms. Kibi. Count 3 is for expenses of litigation and attorney fees. So she wants Cardi to pay for her attorney fees. And Ms. Kibi is demand for a jury trial. So Ms. Kibi hereby demands that this matter be tried by a jury of competent and impartial persons. Wherefore, Ms. Kibi respectfully requests that this honorable court enter in judgment granting the following relief. Dismissal of plaintiff's complaint with prejudice. So she basically wants the court to dismiss Cardi's case and find in judgment in favor of Ms. Kibi. She wants Ms. Kibi wants Cardi B to pay for all costs and expenses, including reasonable attorney fees incurred in connection with this lawsuit. An award of punitive damages in an amount to be determined by the enlightened conscience of the jury, awarding Ms. Kibi such further and relief as court deems just and proper. Okay, so basically what is happening, Tasha dropped count 1. All right. And she's saying that she's no longer pregnant. She's no longer stressed out, by Cardi B because she's not pregnant. Tasha, why would you drop count 1, which is the bulk of your slander case against Cardi B, if you are winning the case? Cardi is going to win this case, and you are seeking some type of deal or settlement outside of court. I do not believe that this case is going to go to trial. I don't believe it. You guys can drop down in my comments and let me know what you think about that. But judging by this paperwork and reading through everything, I mean, it is a mouthful. But judging by this case, if you're going to be dropping count 1, which is actually the bulk of the case, and it's the slander, it has the punitive damages that you're asking, I just don't get it. You're basically retracting and saying what you said wasn't true, that Cardi didn't do any of this. She didn't, threaten to take all your fucking bread. She didn't threaten your life. She didn't make you, didn't feel harassed. She didn't threaten. I mean, if you're dropping all of that, why would you keep the other counts? It makes no sense. Makes no sense. So you guys drop down in my comments and let me know what you think. I am not going to hire no damn attorney or get anyone to come on this channel and go over paperwork that we can damn well read for ourselves. If a person is winning a lawsuit, I don't understand why you would be dropping a count of a counterclaim, and that is the bulk of your countersuit. Cardi B is a powerful celebrity with connections in all the right places. Tasha K is just a YouTube blogger with only 2 lawyers that barely come to court, that gets on social media and rants and raves and acts a goddamn fool. Y'all drop down in my comments and let me know what you think about it. Honey, turkey day. Y'all go over this, eat y'all turkey, go over these paperworks. I'll see you later. Bye.